Hello, welcome to today's Living Life with Purpose broadcast. I'm your host, Phil Foster. You know, I love those stories that you read in the Old Testament. In 2 Samuel 23, that chapter is so full of stuff. I've actually preached a lot of different messages out of just that one chapter over the years. But the key thought there is it talks about David's mighty men. And one time there was a guy by the name of Eleazar, and him and David and two other guys stood against an army of the Philistines, and God brought a great victory. There was another guy named Shammah who stood his ground when the enemy tried to invade his pea patch. He says, man, I'm not running anymore. I'm going to stand my ground, and win or lose, I'm going to stand fast. And one guy by himself was able to push back the enemy, and God brought a great victory that day for Israel. You know, sometimes serving the Lord, you might feel like some of David's mighty men, like you're standing against overwhelming odds. You're trying to stand up for truth. Maybe you're in a university. We're in a university city, and truth is a forgotten virtue in this community. Everything's into moral relativism, and you know, if it's true to you, then it must be okay. But you know, truth is absolute, and it's found in the Bible. And so there's a lot of things that you might feel like the odds are against you, trying to take a stand for what's right and live a godly life. But I want to encourage you today, because those guys stood alone. It didn't matter if they had a large army behind them. They knew God was behind them. And God's still behind you today, guys. So stand up for what's right. Be a godly man. Be a godly woman. Be a godly husband, a godly wife. It'll make a difference. In the Second World War, in the darkest hour England had ever faced, Winston Churchill said that we will stand fast, and the British Empire will endure for another 1,000 years, and men will say this was our finest hour. And guess what? He inspired that nation to stand fast, and they were able to overcome. Well, I want to encourage you to stand fast, and God will help you overcome today. Well, look, I'm all out of time for today, so till we get together tomorrow, may God bless you, and hey, have a great day.